What's up, everybody? Julian here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do LUCIID, Pleks style, hardstyle, hard techno. To go along this video, make sure to grab the template at the top of the description on my website. This is the best thing you can do right now to make the best track of your life. Today, thanks for the support, everybody. Every little bit helps, and let's dive in. Alright, so we're at 150 BPM here. First thing we got going on is this kick. So we got 3 layers. We got the kick, which actually you'll notice the kick, we're cutting out the highs and a little bit of lows, right? We're doing a little subcut, but also we're cutting out the highs because I'm layering it with this, which is the same kick, but obviously you can see it's just the highs, and then we're distorting that, so it creates one kick out of the 2 layers. And then our rumble. So the rumble is actually pretty simple, honestly. What it is it's the kick stretched out a lot. Right, I'm using the warp, you can see we're band passing it, and then I'm distorting, side chaining, and then a bit of filtering. And then on the whole group, there's a little bit of distortion as well. So you can see I'm cutting some sub, I'm also boosting a little bit of mid-range to give it some punch, but then we're using this amp here, so if I turn that off, see it's still punchy, but it's just that gives it like the grunge. And yeah, because this stuff is very crunchy. Then we got this Rave loop. I got that side chain. You'll notice there's no snare in this also, right? It's just like that kind of rolling stuff. And speaking of rolling stuff, we've got this kick. So what I'm doing here is I've got just the kick playing, like just quarter notes like that. But then we're doing some delay, 16th notes, and then we're distorting it. So you get like this roll and then filter, side chain, and then it adds like a really nice sort of roll underneath the kick. So we got our hi-hats, we've got a nice close hi-hat, and then this big, fat, punchy hi-hat, which I actually made this one with AI. If you want me to make a video about that, let me know in the comments. But now what we got going on is, yeah, so we're just high passing those, a little bit of reverb, and then distortion. There's not that much distortion, right, but you can definitely hear it. It goes well after the reverb. It gives you that like industrial kind of techno hi-hat. So then we have our stabs. So it starts here with this little vocal. What I got here is this vocal phrase. I'll play the original. And then what I did is, yeah, I just chopped it up. You can do this like slice new MIDI track. I did transient so that you'll have all the words, right? And then it's just a few little pieces of that. These are like what they use a lot in shrines, right? Like these kind of distorted vocal chops. So if I turn off all the effects just to show you what we're starting with, then some delays. If you stack 2 of them, you can get kind of a more detailed, like interesting rhythm. We got some distortion, high pass, and then just the side chain. We got this little stab. So this is simple. This is just a bit of white noise, and then I'm using a bandpass with a really high resonance, and then it's being distorted, so you get like a tone out of that, right? And then what you do is you double click if you're on a Mac, or right click on PC, hit play by key, and then it'll be in key of whatever note you play. So I got that, and then just a bit of reverb, and then a high pass. That just comes in right. It's almost like playing with the vocal to kind of create one thing. Like if we play these together, you really hear that too. Right, then we got the T99 stab. Now this is something I wouldn't normally do, but when you get into these kind of like old school hardstyle sort of feels in these tracks, you can actually literally just have a melody where the notes are just 3 chromatic like that, especially with this T99 stab that they use a lot, right? It sounds pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, don't be afraid to kind of just throw music theory away and do stuff like this. Just again, it has to be catchy still. I think even though it's not like musical, like there's no scale where those 3 notes will be together, it's still got a very catchy feel to it. But at the end of the day, that's all that really matters is a hook. It's not about music theory. Music just helps you do that, right? But then what we're doing here is, so we got T99 stab, a little bit of reverb, sidechain, and high pass. You really don't want to overprocess these stabs. I think now that people are using these a lot, again, it's important, like, if you just listen to this, like, dry, like, I'll turn the reverb off. There's a lot already happening there. So if you're going to add a bunch of distortion and compression and stuff, it's just going to become a mess. So just keep it clean, turn it up loud, get some reverb on there, and that's really all you need. So that's me for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more of these hardstyle techno sort of videos. Make sure to grab this template at the top of the description on my website. Thanks for the support, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.